The Magna Carta, one of the most pivotal documents in Western history, derived from the Latin Great Charter. This document not only shaped the legal landscape of medieval England, but laid the groundwork for modern democracy as we know it today. It all began with one, King John of England, remembered as one of the most unpopular monarchs to reign. King John reigned from 1199 to 1216. His reign was marked by mismanagement of the kingdom's finances and heavy taxation, unsuccessful and costly wars, and constant conflict with the barons and the church. In 1204, King John lost control of Normandy and Anjou to the King of France, territories that his family had ruled for hundreds of years. King John attempted to take back these regions. In doing so, taxes were raised higher than ever before. The English barons, noblemen, born into power and influence, those who assisted the king with the governing of the kingdom, they had had enough of King John's rule. The barons had lost property in France after the capture of Normandy. New taxes affected many more aspects of their lives than ever before. Legal cases were removed from the barons' court to the royal courts, decreasing the barons' revenue from the income of court fines. The barons rebelled against King John, taking control of London. In June 1215, at Runnymede, just outside London, King John met the rebel barons to seal a deal. This document was the Magna Carta. The document contained 63 clauses addressing various grievances. It aimed to limit the king's power and protect the rights of the barons and, by extension, all freemen in England. The document included protection from royal officers, the right to a fair legal process, permitted travel without restriction to merchants in and out of England, and no inheritance taxes for widows. One of the most revolutionary aspects of the Magna Carta is Clause 39. In brief, it states that no free man should be seized, imprisoned, or stripped of his rights or possessions unless by lawful judgment. This clause laid foundation for what we recognize as the right to a fair trial and due process. Clause 12 was another crucial clause, requiring the king to obtain common consent for any new taxes, a forerunner to modern parliamentary democracy. However, peace was short-lived. King John appealed to Pope Innocent III, who annulled the Magna Carta. The Pope described the Magna Carta as shameful, demeaning, illegal, and unjust. This led to the First Barons' War, a brutal conflict lasting until John's death in October 1216. John's death brought his 9-year-old son to the throne. To stabilize the kingdom, Henry's regents reissued the Magna Carta in 1216, again in 1217 and 1225, albeit with some alterations. Over the centuries, it was reissued several more times, embedding its principles deeper into English law. Though much of the Magna Carta has been superseded by later laws, its legacy endures. It inspired the development of constitutional law and influenced key historical documents like the English Bill of Rights, the American Declaration of Independence, and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. In essence, the Magna Carta was not just a peace treaty between a king and his barons. It was the seed from which modern concepts of justice and liberty grew. It asserted that even the sovereign was subject to the law, a radical idea at the time that still resonates today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more historical insights. Let us know in the comments which historical event you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present.